has only just started. John Simpson, BBC News, Paris.
That's all from the newsroom this weekend. Bonsoir.
Britain's new underclass is Asian and it's Muslim. A community once tightly knit, now in crisis. Drug abuse, crime and family breakdown are on the increase. They have the highest unemployment and the greatest poverty.
I've watched the deterioration. I've felt, that they are suffering.
That's Panorama, tomorrow at 9:30 on BBC1.
Good evening. The extreme south and the far north of Scotland saw the best of the sunshine today. Now tomorrow the sun's likely to keep its hat on. Looks like being generally overcast, and there'll be wind and rain in many parts of Britain too. Now we can see where it's all coming from. We can see on the satellite picture the cloud massing together now out in the Atlantic. Quite a vigorous system actually likely to develop in the next 12 hours. And that's the simplified version of the chart for lunchtime tomorrow. Believe it or not, that is simplified. Another little wriggle way back in the Atlantic. So after a drier slot coming across Ireland during the afternoon, it will tipple down with rain again tomorrow evening. And the winds are going to be quite fresh as well. The winds really quite strong, up to gale force perhaps around the headlands of western Scotland as we go through the day on Monday. Well, tonight we've got a band of rain moving eastwards at the moment. It's very fragmented across the south here. Some heavier pulses of rain moving through the Channel Islands, but the heavier, more extensive rain really across Scotland continuing to make progress northwards. Then a clearer slot coming on behind, but more rain turning up in Northern Ireland, the western side of Northern Ireland, by tomorrow morning. A pretty chilly night on the eastern side of the country. Again, there could be just here and there a touch of frost. And then tomorrow, well, reasonably bright on the extreme eastern side. Not too much in the way of sunshine, though. I think it will be generally overcast. A brighter slot in the west, but in central parts starting off cloudy with the odd spot of rain still in the wind. But it's in the west where we've got this next band of rain developing. That'll push very quickly northeastwards across many northern parts of Britain as we go through the day. There's that dry slot coming back into Northern Ireland and southwest Scotland for a time in the afternoon before it turns wet again tomorrow evening. And everywhere tomorrow with the wind, it's going to feel quite chilly.
The love war continues.
I am the provider. I have to stay in working order.
I have to stay in working order so that he can stay in working order.
Global crisis for Harold.
What's the problem, Marge?
I don't like the world, Mr. Craven.
Protests.
Shouldn't eat meat.
And a little bit of classic drama.
Goodbye, world!
God, nothing is ever straightforward.
A touch of madness in the air. In Love. Tuesday at 8 on BBC1.
Details of forthcoming BBC programmes, together with background information, features and listings, can be found in the new issue of Radio Times. Now on BBC1, the first in a new 3-part drama series following the challenges and anguishes of one couple's attempts to have a baby. You, Me and It.